What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? I hope you enjoyed my vaudeville video. There's more of that to come. Anyway, this is a vlog of January 20th, 2011. 6:54 p.m. Star date 6.2654391.6. I have no clue what star dates even mean. They're in Star Trek, but I have no clue how they came up with them or what they mean. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I was driving old Rickety. You know that van. Piece of crap. And I went to the VA today because I was in the military. For those of you that don't know, I was in the military. So I got medically discharged because of my spine and all this other crap. Well, my spine. And so now I get free medical through the VA. So anyway, I had a VA appointment today. And I went there and lobbied to these. And I was coming back and I ran out of gas. Sucks. It's freaking cold today. And I have an external gas can, you know, little red gas can you carry around. And it had a little bit of gas in it. But I couldn't put it in the van because the spout, like here's the can, a little spout, like it's only about that long because it needs an extension. We don't have the extension, so I couldn't put gas in the van. So I was on the exit, just exited the freeway. For those of you that know Dallas, it was the George Bush Turnpike at Jupiter Road, right when you get off 75, right there, that merger. Anyway, so I stopped the van, turned it off because it wouldn't go anymore. Then I tried turning it on. Actually, before that, I called my roommate, thinking, oh, because you know, oh, well, it's his van anyway. So, oh, I'll call him for help. That motherfucker. He proceeded to lecture me on how, because the gas gauge, the needle goes up, doesn't work. The gas gauge doesn't work. So you have to keep track of how much money you put in the tank and how much it is per gallon, or estimate, and then figure out keep a log of how many miles you drive and trying to figure it out how much gas you have each day. Whew. Well, anyway, I have a log, and I knew I was getting close, but when I figured I'll have gas in the external tank, so I can probably make it to a gas station back at home. Anyway, so I didn't. But anyway, he proceeded to lecture me about all that crap about how I need to do this and do that and how to do it and blah blah blah. And I was just like, I was about to hang up on him because. And then he says, well, if you can't find anybody to help you, call us back and we'll come get you. I was like, motherfucker, why do you think I'm calling you anyway? For your damn help. Bitch. Anyway, so I hung up with him, turned the van back on, it started. I was like, woohoo! So I got back on the freeway and drove to the exit of 78, where George Bush turns into whatever the name of that street is, right through the Firewheel Mall. And so I made it there at the Home Depot in the parking lot because it just ran out of gas and quit running. So I was able to get into the parking lot of Home Depot. So then I went into Home Depot and bought a funnel, one of those long, skinny funnels that you can stick in there. So I put the gas from the gas tank in there, and the van won't start because I guess it was too little gas. It did sputtering. That's about what it did. And so then there was this dude in a truck. So I walked over to him, explained to him what was going on, and he said he'd give me a ride to the gas station. Because I asked if there was a gas station, because I was hoping there was one like right at the corner somewhere I could just walk up to the street. And he said no, there wasn't. There was one about a mile away, which I think was more like half a mile, because it was just this little U street that we drove on. But it was in the cold. It was a long walk. So he drove me there. I filled up with gas. He took me back. And I was able to put gas in the van. And as I'm leaving the parking lot, you know, I turned the van on, let it do its sputtering, then turned it off, turned it back on, and let it warm up a little bit, then I turned it off. And I turned it back on, and it was good to go. So I'm going out of the parking lot, And lo and behold, what do I see? A gas station right there at the corner! But I guess the dude just didn't know there was one there. So I could have just walked up the street and gotten the gas station. Oh well, now I know. And knowing is half the battle. So anyway, then I made it home. And I talked to the guy who, his name was Tim. He does cabinet work, trimming, stuff like that. And I told him about the tree trimming job business that Trainwreck does. Tree trimming and lawn care. And he needs a tree trim, so I got us a potential client. Whether he calls or not is another story, but anyway, so then I came home and that's the end of the story. But the first time when I stopped off the freeway of George Bush and Jupiter, right over there was this car just parked on the side also. So I figured I'd go and see if he needed help, if he had a funnel or something. So I figured instead of walking to him and say, hey, can you help me, I'd figured if he needed help first and then say I need help. So I walk up there, the dude's on a laptop. I just thought this was funny. I have to share it with you. So he sees me, he rolls down the window, and I was like, hey, are you okay? Is there, do you need help? He's like, oh, no, I just pulled over to work for a little bit. I was like, you need to do some work, so you pull over on the side of the freeway on the service road to work. I just thought that was bizarre. I was like, okay. And then I asked him if he had a funnel, and he said no. Next time I ran out of gas, and I have a gas tank that has gas in it, but I need a funnel. But it all worked out. But I just thought that was funny. This dude's just sitting on the service road. He's okay. His car works. He just decided to pull over and work. Wow. Anyway, that's the end of the story. Can you notice Duke isn't there? He's not behind me. He's in the backyard, so. Anyway. I want to share something else. I want y'all to comment about this. I'm watching Lost, because I didn't watch it when it was on the air, and I'm in season 4. I'm at the last 2 episodes now. Season 4 sucks so much ass. I mean, is this the season when people quit watching Lost? Because I know people did that. I had friends like, oh, I quit watching Lost. After season 4, I understand why. Because season 4 is bad. Anyway, share your thoughts with me. How do you feel about Lost? What do you think? Because 1 was pretty good. Season 1 was good. 2 wasn't bad. 3 was about as good as 2. And then they're going to get off the island. So then you have season 4. It just sucks. Sorry, but season 4 sucks. Alright. I've got 2 episodes left. And then hopefully, I guess they don't get off the island even though they're being transported onto a boat. Because there's 2 more seasons. So, and they haven't found out what the monster is yet. But my friend says, David, says that they explain everything gets explained at the end of season 6. So, I hope it makes up for how bad season 4 is, because it's hard to sit through. It's like, at the end it goes, they reveal something and it goes, Lost, and you're like, oh no. Season 4, you're like, so? Who gives a shit? It's like, Kate has a baby. Oh, I'll take care of you, Aaron, or whatever she says. Lost. It's like, okay, we're watching the future, so she has Aaron. Well, I guess something happened to Claire. It's like, and then, oh, get this past episode. John goes to see Jacob, right? But then it's Claire's dad, who happens to be Jack's dad too, which I thought it was. I was like, isn't that Jack's dad when I saw it? But anyway, however the fuck he got there. He's in their head, some shit. But, John goes in to see him, and he comes out. So, what did he say? We need to move the island. Lost! Dun, dun. It's like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? We need to move the island. Like that's a tension getter. Like I'm gonna sit there going, oh no, they gotta move the island. Ah! I was just like, alright, so I guess the island can move. What the fuck? Season 4 is so fucking bad, it's unreal. I'm watching on Netflix, and you can rate on Netflix. I'm giving it 2 stars. depending on how these last 2 episodes go, I may give it 1 star because season 4 sucks. All right. Anyway, that's it. Peace. Bye. Love you. Duke says wolf.